So Stranger Things.
Have been said.
Stranger things have been said. Stranger things have happened.
Mm-hmm.
The stranger the things, the better.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the thing,
Great film.
but stranger. Stranger than that thing.
Yeah, well, that was a great film.
Yeah,
It didn't need to be stranger than what it is.
it's true. So do we have Stranger Things than Stranger Things to talk about?
I mean, yeah, we do. What Stranger Things is based on? Project Montauk. That's
Yeah,
way
Project
stranger.
Montauk, which was the original title of the series was Montauk
Yeah,
by the Duffer Brothers, Ross and Matt.
I didn't know that.
Ross and Matt Duffer.
Hmm.
Do you know anything about them? Because I have a short history.
I know a lot about Project Montauk.
Yeah. You know what? Start with that. Let's go.
So
You want to eat your candy and then we'll get to it?
no, I think I can do both at the
Okay,
same time.
cool. Let me have it, man.
So there's this dude, right, Preston Nichols.
Yeah.
He wrote a book about it. But basically, it's like every high strangeness thing that could be is there. You got UFOs, you got UAPs, you got aliens, you got time travel, you got psyops, you got time warping, you got moving of consciousness, you've got everything. The Montauk boys are kind of what are the general idea between 11 and all of her cohorts.
The numbers.
The numbers, yeah. And like there's like warp portals and like basically this was secondary to the Philadelphia Project, which happened on USS Eldridge. But they were at Montauk. They were working on like different sound weapons. They were working on enhancing the psychic ability of children with innate powers. There's a theory that we all have innate powers, and they were figuring out how to open up them. There's the concept that we had alien tech there, and that's why we were able to do everything so successfully there, but we couldn't replicate the tech or reverse engineer any of it. There's a crazy theory that the Jersey Devil was created at Montauk, because at one point, one of my favorite parts about it is that they were working on like hybrids, like kind of like Chimera-esque type things.
Yeah.
Pigmen. Yeah. But there's a theory that the Jersey Devil was created there, got loose, and just ended up in Jersey, and was like, hell yeah, this is where I'm going to stick. But I don't like that theory about the Jersey Devil. I like the fact that it was like the seventh kid born out of a woman who was a witch back in the day, and so like there was like a deal with the devil, I think, and that's what created
the Jersey Devil.
Yeah. But there's so like these guys like were like there's so much crazy stuff happening here, right? And so these guys, Preston Nichols, and there were two brothers who went by different names, but at one there's a story about one of them having he goes through the whole Montauk project, and at the end of the Montauk project, which ended like 83, 86, something like that, and he goes back in time, his consciousness goes back in time to when he's a baby, and he like claims that he remembers, what's happening but can't communicate because he's a baby. But he goes back in time to create the Montauk Project, which is what he left when he had finished the Montauk Project, so it's like a time loop thing. But it's crazy, this whole like sending consciousness back through a time loop or time warp thing. And there's like a spaceship that's doing warp drive out there, and then they can like they have tunnels underneath that like take you from the edge of Long Island, Montauk, to all the way to California in like, I don't know, 35 minutes or an hour or something. There's like just crazy stuff. There's this thing called like I think it's called the Montauk chair, but it's basically like Cerebro.
Yeah.
And it just amplified whoever's power. Like they were claiming that whoever, if they sat there and they were, it would amplify them to the fact where like, if I wanted to have a chair, I could just fully materialize a chair next to me. Like it wasn't like I can lift up that chair and fling it over here. No, like literally cause atoms and matter to shift into a chair. And the Montauk boys, obviously, they were put through such traumatic and trauma-inducing events to like heighten their powers, and like there's like something about them. I forget the full detail, but something about them wanting to the scientists wanting to harness the fear off of them because they wanted to use the fear in some regard, which is terrible and crazy. But it aligns with other like other high strangeness theories about like some of these some entities living off of fear, living off of that type of energy. It makes them stronger. But they're developed. You've heard of Havana syndrome, right? So Havana syndrome has happened to a couple of our nationals down in Cuba years ago. But basically, humans are affected by sound frequencies, right? And so there's only a certain amount we can hear, the highest and the lowest. And then if we go above or below, our bodies are affected. I mean, our bodies are affected by everything. We're just, Jello packets wrapped in skin. So like, we are affected by the magnetic field. We're affected by sound. Like it's, a lot of like ghostly things can be attributed to high EMF readings, which give us headaches and dizziness and nausea. And sound does the same thing. And so they were developing sound weapons, which is the Havana syndrome, which is what I'm getting to, where these people were getting so disoriented and like vomiting, and to the point where they couldn't really focus. It's an attack of some sort, So they were developing these weapons to, obviously for war or whatever, but so many different things were being worked on there. Like they were exploring magnetic fields and how that affected the psychic capabilities of these kids. And then, how it ended?
No.
Well, so I've heard two different stories of why Montauk ended. And I've also heard that it's still going. So like it all goes, it's a little grain of salt, right? But like that one of the main powerful psychics somehow created an entity, and I forget the name, like they named it, but basically created an entity, and the entity just got out of hand and destroyed the place. And then they eventually, I guess, killed it. Or the other one is that some evil, an alien species we did not get along with, broke through the portal that we had there, and he did the same thing, just kind of like what happens with the Upside Down and the Demogorgon.
Yeah.
So, and that also killed, a bunch of scientists. So like, and the thing is that like they brought a bunch of people from the Philadelphia experiment over here, but they were all apparently 90% of them were brainwashed. Like some of the top scientists weren't, because the government was like, we're not screwing with your science. We're not screwing with your heads. We need you. We need you to make better, stronger, faster machines and guns so we can make a bunch of money. But yeah, Montauk is crazy interesting. It's it's got tidbits of every aspect of like the high strangeness phenomena.
Yeah.
And it's all on Long Island.
So
it's
is
crazy.
MK Montauk?
No, MK Ultra. That's a different.
Oh,
thing.
okay.
Yeah. I made my cookie now.
That's yeah. Obviously, too, most of what you just said clearly seems like all the inspiration for the series, which is this was what they based this on, was all this stuff. What I read of the limited biography of the Duffer Brothers was that they were making films from a young age.
Yeah.
And like they made a film. Oh my God, what was it? Around Magic the Gathering.
They made a film about Magic the Gathering?
Yeah, when they were young. Like their first feature film was like an adaptation of the card game.
That makes sense.
Yeah, which obviously also shares this lore.
Does it? I thought Dungeons and Dragons did.
I think it's...
I mean, it might.
It's Dungeons and Dragons. I thought Magic also had these creatures.
It probably does.
Because they pull from a lot.
Yeah.
So, because I just remember somebody, like, it would be like, and it's like Stranger Things, Magic the Gathering, Dungeons and Dragons.
NASCAR.
All the same things. That's where the Demogorgons are.
Yeah.
But so that was like their first film. I mean, they always made films together. And they directed some episodes, 4 episodes of Wayward Pines, which if you've never seen...
Wait, I think you told me to watch.
Matt Dillon's in it.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you saw it or not.
Is that the wolf? Werewolf?
The wolf thing.
Yeah.
The wolf creatures.
Yeah.
That was a cool.
I
mean,
watched some of that with you.
concept. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you did. It's basically like it's people being abducted, and then they end up in a a gated community where everybody's pretending like everything's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Then you find out what it is people were actually put into cryo sleep and then woke up, and this is like hundreds of years in the future. And humanity's like wiped out outside this area, and like there's these werewolf creatures.
You know who we need.
That's the thing. And it's like if you see the poster for it, it's like a child holding a giant wolf man's hand.
Yeah.
So then there's two seasons. They only did 2 seasons, and the second season takes place like I think 10 years in the future after the first one,
so
or something like
110
that.
years
So yeah, from the first one. And you think at first people are just getting abducted and then taken somewhere else. Then you find out it's the future, and then you find out there's these creatures, and it's pretty wild. But like it also makes sense, like the that they would be good for that. Mm-hmm. And then they wanted to do what movie did they want to make? I forget. There was like a specific movie that they were like, we want to make this, and they didn't let them. Maybe the Halloween movie or something like that. The first remake that went to Rob Zombie or something like that. But they, wow, God, there was more to this. Probably not. And then they did Stranger Things.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
crazy.
And they didn't think they'd get greenlit, but they did. And thank goodness too. And it's just like, because Stranger Things, first off, it's like, clearly, I think you call it a phenomenon, just like because of just how it just came out of nowhere. All of a sudden, it's out there, and it was different than anything else we'd seen, And then it also thrust, it did well. Let's put kids as the main characters.
Yeah, it's very like Goonies vibe.
Yeah, it's like, that it combines so many elements of things we love.
Yeah.
So there's an air of nostalgia to it, which is like, taking that and then also adding this deep sci-fi element, also kind of tied to clearly real events, but then also just going for it. And then being able to pay homage to like all their favorite movies, have all this stuff in there. And like it's truly, I think, one of the best TV series of all time for sure. Like it just kind of like it did that, and like even though there's season 3 wasn't the best.
What happened in season 3?
Season 3 was like the body part monster.
Was that
in
one
the
where
mall?
That's one where Billy bites it, right?
Billy bites it. Yeah. First season is, so I mean, this is how I rank them.
Okay.
First season's the best.
Yeah.
4th is second.
Okay.
Second is third.
Okay.
Third is fourth.
All right, this is how I rank them.
Yeah.
I got 1, and then I'm gonna do 2, and then after that I'll probably do 3, and then we'll go into 4.
Cool. You didn't rank them. You just put them in order.
Well, yeah, that's why that's my order.
Yeah.
That's the order. You know what it is? That's JJ's recommended viewing order.
There you go. I agree with that too.
See?
That's the order I would watch them in.
Yeah, that's what I would say.
Yeah. And obviously season 5 coming in 2025. Hopefully.
Oh, look at that. Anybody out there in numerology? Anybody's into numerology, call in, let us know what those numbers mean.
Yeah. 525.
525, 5, season 5. S. There's 5 syllables in S.
Yeah, season 5. 5 is the shape of an S.
Yeah.
That's 5 seasons.
Please, anybody
with
numerology, give us a ring.
We were out here thinking there's 4 seasons, and there's actually 5 seasons.
Yeah. That makes you wonder.
Yeah.
Makes you wonder.
4 seasons landscaping.
Are we getting a phone call?
No. That
was just some ringing in my ear.
Yeah.
Does that happen to you? Sometimes one ear just starts a loud ringing and you got to snap it to make it go away?
No, not often.
So it does that?
No, never.
All right, we're good.
All right,
it's gone.
Put it on silent.
I wish I could, man.
Put your brain on silent.
I would love that. I'd love that.
But obviously the child cast, young.
I thought you were
cast
gonna
from
say
this.
child cats.
Child
And then
cats.
I was like, imagine if they were all cats.
Yeah. Well, that didn't go that well for Dustin's cat in season 2.
No. Oh,
Poor guy.
he's dead now.
Yeah, he is. But yeah, no, I mean, first off, like, it in season 1, the reason it's obviously for me, usually you never top the original, but like a lot of shows, it's like, Breaking Bad, things like that. It because they know they're going to tell this huge narrative over several seasons. It takes like the first season to get your bearings, to figure it out, And for this show, it just felt like first season, if that was the only season we got, that would be enough of a story. It's almost like every season they do, with the exception of 3 and 4. I felt like even at the end of season 2, it could have been done.
So you're saying,
like
you
they're
so
doing
at
this
this
good.
point, 50%.
50%, yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. It's just like it
5 again.
the
Numerology.
thrill of it and the story that they tell fits into the seasons, and like numbers 1 and 2 could finish. That would have been fine, if that's all we got. But then 3 and 4 came, and now like obviously 3 and 4 ended with we're not
built
done
bigger
yet.
things.
Yeah.
They've built bigger
It's
things.
it created like unresolved concepts and stuff.
I feel like there's going to be a time skip for the start of season 5.
I think there has to be because
They're all like,
adults now.
They're all 22, right?
married and stuff.
They have their own children acting in things now.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like the Upside Down is going to infect the real world like more so than it ever has.
Well, that's what how it ended.
I feel
right?
like-
Is
I
that
feel like-
Hawkins is open. Hawkins was like cracked open to the. So yeah,
I think so.
agree
I
with
feel
that.
like it's going to be like they're going to be part
like
of leading
Jurassic World.
leading the mini revolt rebels against the King in Black. What's this guy? Number 1, right?
Vecna. Yeah, number
he doesn't
1.
look like he eats cheese. I'll tell you that.
No, he looks like he eats roots. Yeah.
This is a good flavor, actually. It is.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Olipop.
I think the root
Word from our
I don't
sponsors.
know. I think I like the root beer more though, but I'll have to talk to Katie.
So I think the cola. I think cola just tastes. It tastes like another brand that would do like an all natural cola,
Have you
like
had
with the real like root kind of flavor to it.
Have you had the Zativas?
Zativas?
Yeah,
No.
they're good. I'll get a ginger root.
Zativa?
Yeah, it's Stativa, but what's that thing? Stevia.
Stevia.
So Zetivia then maybe.
Z.
You put the Z where the S should be.
Zevia?
Yeah,
maybe.
I guess. Yeah,
I'll look for it.
I get the root beer ginger. It's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice.
I drink a lot of poppies.
Poppy.
But I like the Olipops. The Ridge Rush is a good one.
Yeah, that's the
It tastes like Mountain Dew.
Dewy.
Yeah, Ridge Rush. Shout out.
Shout out, bless up.
Boom. I also feel like every season brings in like they haven't brought in a character
And they didn't kill him off.
that's been like, oh God, we don't need this. Like it's never been like successfully introduced a character that we should care about. That it didn't. You like Barb in the first, and then like the second season we got Bob,
Billy.
Ooh. And then Billy
Died. Who died with a B in season 4?
Papa died.
Papa
Bob
died.
Matthew Modine.
Yeah.
I think his name was Dr. Brennan.
Yeah.
So
B right there.
They killer bees.
Who starts with B in season 5? Who's a B
we'll
name
find
in there?
out.
Whoever's B, I'm sorry.
Well, we got Jonathan, Steve, Nancy. We got Dustin, Lucas, Will. Will, Bill. If he starts going by Bill.
11.
Who's Mike.
Mike.
Hopper. What's Hopper's first name? Joyce.
Dad. Daddy. It's definitely Daddy.
Well, I think maybe Mike's dad's name is Bill or something. I don't know.
Oh, well, that would
Bob.
explain certain
Barbie.
things.
Yeah.
Wasn't that like wasn't there like Mike's mom had a little flirtatious with
Bill? Yeah,
Billy?
and she did not go
She
see
didn't do
him.
anything with it, but
Yeah, and that was the time that he got into the accident.
right,
Because of the creature.
right,
And that's when he got tooked.
Took him real good.
That took him. I thought he was
You
one of
almost
like
got
the
tooked
best.
from us.
Yeah, he was. Who?
You
Me?
You almost got tooked.
Yeah, I almost got tooked one time. I don't like to talk about it.
No, but I
The
think
demons,
about it often.
The demons. They rattled my bed, and I said, "Go from this place. You are not welcome here.
This place
And
shall
then
be
They
clean."
left, and then they left.
And then you texted me.
Yeah, and then I texted you maybe like a week later because I was processing it. I was also processing a lot at the time.
Yeah, you had a lot to process.
Yeah.
But that's when they come for you.
Yeah, that's when they
But
come.
leading back to that, trying to tap into that primal fear, they feed off of it.
Yeah, they loved it.
They loved it. They eat that shit like Velveeta cheese covered in some cheese.
They Montauked me.
They Montauked you.
It's the Montauk. The Millie Bobby Brown as 11, probably one of the. I mean, obviously the iconic character of this whole series, and just somebody who's very celebrated for it.
Very Kaneda like.
Yeah, and just doing great. Has created an amazing character, especially just and that's it. It's like season 1 too. It's always weird with child actors too as they grow up in your series. You're like, okay, I have to agree that these are still kids, and then they get older, and you're like, oh, okay, well now they're less interesting because they're people now. They're people now, and it's like, okay, I gotta.
That's how
It's
That's how
harder to-
how my
yeah.
parents felt as I grew up.
I think that's
They're like, all right, we're good here.
Yeah, it's like it's no longer impressive that you're doing what you're doing
Yeah.
3 years ago.
Yeah.
You gotta take those acting classes now.
Yeah.
Your voices are just like these crackly little, high pitched kid voices. Now you go, oh.
Peaked young. That's
Yeah,
the problem.
yeah.
You can't peak young in this day and age.
Anyway, my favorite of the kids is Dustin.
Yeah. I like
I
Dustin.
like Dustin. He's Gaten Matarazzo. He's excellent.
Yeah, he's
very
great.
funny.
He's very funny.
Yeah, well done.
He's got a girlfriend in it.
Who's your
Are they
least
still together?
favorite? Who's your least favorite of the kids?
Of the kids?
It's definitely it's Mike. Mike's boring. Mike's boring, and it's like the least. He goes, oh, 11. Oh.
Well, I think that's
my friends.
I will say that's always the hard part, right?
Yeah.
When you're writing a series and you've got a cast that keeps growing and growing, trying to figure out who needs to do what and how to do what for each character and story arc. I would probably say for me,
You're saying favorite or least favorite?
least favorite I think would probably be.
I mean, Will is kind of.
I can't remember all of the characters at all.
Yeah, that's fine. We don't have to focus on the negatives. I'm just making conversation and jokes. They're obviously all talented, so we can focus on the positives here, like David Harbour. David Harbour, Hellboy.
Yeah.
Chief
Great
Hopper.
Chief Hopper.
Mornings are for coffee and contemplation.
I like that.
And his character is, he's my favorite character from it. And just like
Sure. Yeah. I mean,
the just like the the moments they give him.
he's your favorite type of archetype.
Yeah, the reluctant father figure.
Yeah. I
The
pay
reluctant
attention when
father.
you speak.
Well, because he's a damaged
Because
figure.
he's a
much
deceased
like,
father.
Yeah, well, the father of a
What?
He's a deceased father.
Yeah.
He's the father of.
He's a widowed.
He's yeah. Anyway,
Is he an orphaned?
no.
He orphaned a child.
No, he's an alcoholic.
Right.
I think that's the term. No, he lost a daughter,
bereaved.
and that's when you find out about that at the end of season 1. They can do the flashbacks there.
Yeah.
His kid, and I mean, we got Winona Ryder
Yeah.
coming out of nowhere, doing her thing,
Coming out of nowhere.
doing
What do you mean
great.
coming out
I'm
of
just
nowhere.
coming back out of nowhere.
Oh.
Like, you know,
This woman had a whole
she had a
freaking
whole career, shoplifted,
Yeah.
popped back up in Stranger Things.
Came back in. Came back stronger than ever.
Yeah. Whole new set of clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That woman did more between the years of 13 and 25 than you and I
I
have
understand.
combined.
I'm just saying, popping up, back up, doing her thing, kicking butt. Good work.
She did great with the light bulbs.
Yeah,
That's good acting with the light bulbs, you know?
The light bulb. Oh, yeah, for sure.
You know what they say? They say if you're for an actor, they say never be on stage with a dog or a baby or light bulbs. They will always.
Is that it?
Yeah, they'll always draw more attention than you.
A light bulb, a dog, or a baby?
Yeah, well, not in that order. A dog, a baby, and a light bulb, because they're so living in the moment.
The light bulbs are? Is this?
I think
is
I
this
added the
actually
light
like
bulbs.
Yeah, I
But
thought so.
what I'm saying is that all three, you don't compete with those. You can't as an actor.
Yeah.
From what I've been told. But the light, look at us. If these lights changed right now, I'd be staring at that light, not you.
Yeah, it's true. Cue the light change. No, I'm just kidding.
Is that a call?
You have yeah, the call. Please, caller. What do we got? So we got Barb got, and
You know who shouldn't be in this? Billy Bob Thornton.
Billy Bob Thornton would be a welcome addition.
He would be dead before the season started. He's got 2 Bs.
Yeah, true. You're true. This is all the characters.
They should name him Billy Bob,
Yeah,
but change his last name.
Billy Bob Thornton.
Ooh, I like that.
Bobby Bills.
Bobby Bills. Ooh, I just got chills on that one.
If somebody, it will be funny. I will now pay attention. If somebody is added to the cast with the first name with a B, I'll be like,
Uh-oh, they playing with us now.
Yeah.
You Duffer Brothers, you know what's up. Brothers, B. Maybe they're going to kill themselves.
Ooh. So the whole scene with Barb and like
Justice
the
for Barb.
pool,
Yeah.
just like that. I just thought that was just so.
It was
well
a very
done, you know?
good, eerie.
You have him taking photos, which is weird.
Yeah,
He's a weird guy.
He big creepy in that first one.
Yeah, Jonathan
They,
Byers,
they-
Charlie Heaton.
They brought that back.
And does
They
that,
lightened
and-
up the creepiness on him.
They
lightened up
did.
they lightened up the bully on the other one.
And Steve Harrington,
Steve Harrington.
Joe Keery. Did you know he's a musician?
That makes sense. He's got the hair
His
for
name
it.
is Joe. It's DJO. That's his. I think he's kind of like a DJ, but he does music, and he's popping up on one of my playlists right now.
Wait,
Super
say it again?
Bloom. Joe, but it's DJO. That's like his.
Joe, but the D is silent.
It's like
Joe.
Joe.
Was
Joe.
it diphthong? Joe.
You know what? He might go by DJO. I know, because it's one word. It's Joe. It's like adding the D.
Jaw.
I don't know.
Joe.
But I can't remember his song. But I listened to it.
Oh,
Well done, Joe Keery.
well done.
Your music. Also, he's one of my favorite characters in a way. Just like his metamorphosis, as
Yeah.
bully to
Like
to just like kind of
the
being a better
babysitter.
person.
Yeah.
And then getting broken up with,
Mhm.
and then becoming the babysitter character.
Yeah.
And then being the, like, not, I guess fish out of water, but like, what is it? Forever child, like his friendship with Dustin.
Yeah.
And just what they do with that. That's
Yeah.
always really good too.
Yeah.
Like that's just a good thing.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Way to button that. Way to button
there you
that.
go. It's it plays really well. Also with season 4, bringing Eddie into it.
Eddie Izzard.
Eddie, no.
Oh,
I forget his last name, but it's
Van Halen.
Eddie, no.
No.
And
Is it Eddie
Joseph Quinn, who's going to be Joseph Quinn, who's going to be the Human Torch.
Human T.
Yeah, Human Torch in Fantastic Four, set in the '60s.
It's going to be
We'll see
called
that.
4 times.
Force majeure.
They should call it 4 times 0 equals doom.
But the
Get it? Because if they separate, they're not a family and they lose. They come together as a family and they're stronger. Listen to that, Kevin,
Yeah.
or whoever's writing that script. I don't know. This is already written. They've already shot it. It's all AI.
It should be Dr. Mood.
I just imagined a moose
A moose.
when you said that.
Moose Doctor.
Yeah.
Eddie's character and the whole upside, the master of puppets playing the guitar to get all the bats to come to him.
Yeah.
And then, what a character! He brought this guy in, made us love him right up until the end, and then
Yeah, but I knew they were gonna kill him.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we hoped it wouldn't have, but like they had to take somebody from
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they had to. That's why Bob
early
went.
on. Barb went. Bob sacrificed
Billy.
himself. Billy sacrificed himself.
This guy Eddie Belfour.
No, Eddie. Well, who else died to be in 4? No, we didn't come up with one. Right?
Pop.
Oh yeah, Dr. Brenner. I honestly don't know if that's his name. So
it is on this show.
On this.
And ain't nobody stopping us.
Paul Reiser's.
Paul Reiser, that's right. Yeah, Mad About You. Yeah, maybe is that a show that he's in?
Strange About You.
Strange About You. I like that. Perfect Strangers.
We get perfect stranger, perfect Stranger Things.
I bet that's an AI mashup somebody just did.
I'm sure they all exist. That's just that. Talk about Stranger Things. It's
what?
AI. Robots, intelligence. But
they don't have that in
sticking to Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Talking about Stranger Things.
Mm-hmm.
And things that are strange.
Yeah, sure.
I'm down. Maya Hawke coming in as
Maya. I thought it was Mia.
Yeah, coming in as Robin, right?
Yeah, Robin. Sure.
She is it Mia Hawke? It's Maya. Yeah. Ethan Hawke and Uma Thurman's daughter.
Mm-hmm. I mean, she's her own
person.
Comes
in, kicks some butt. Yeah.
She's her own person.
Just talking about the origin.
Yeah, the origin.
At the very, very beginning.
Yeah.
Her very, very beginnings. And she popped on the scene with that and come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Come out of nowhere.
Oh, man.
Kicking butt. Oh, boy.
See, this is why I don't do the headphones. I can't. My head's not the right size for them.
You didn't wear a weird hat.
It's not weird hat. It's literally the shape of my head.
Your hair looks awful.
You look awful.
You look like one of the Who's from The Grinch, from the Jim Carrey one.
Is my nose really?
Yeah, because your nose is red.
Why is my nose red?
And your hair is like swooped up. It's curled.
What do I look like?
You look like a unicorn.
I saw a unicorn once.
Yeah.
Saw it with my dad.
Rhinoceroses are just fat unicorns. Chubby unicorns. There's no rhinoceros in Stranger Things.
I guess it does look weird.
I think that's a missed opportunity.
Well, season 5.
I thought that the season 4 reveal of Vecna was so well done. It was like one of those things like I didn't see it coming.
What part? That being the guy?
The guy was Vecna. I figured that the guy was the Jamie Bell or whatever his name is. I figured that the number 1 was the kid from the house, from the Krill house.
Right.
I figured that connection out, but I did not figure that he was Vecna.
Doing it.
That Vecna was anything. Because like up until now, it's just been like creatures from beyond.
Mm-hmm.
And then finally, this was the first time it was like somebody else. That it was like a real person. So I thought that was a really well done reveal. Especially it's like, oh no, 11 doesn't want to get her powers back because she killed a bunch of people already.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's not. It wasn't her. Yep.
Oh.
It was a relief. It was a relief.
Yeah, I just felt relief.
Who's he? What's it? Murray Abraham? No. What's Murray Bartlett? He's Brett Gelman is the conspiracy theorist guy.
Oh, yeah,
so Brett Gelman's the actor.
Yeah.
And I think his name in it is Murray.
Yes.
And he's fantastic.
I love him.
He's just everything he pops up in. He's in Fleabag.
Yeah.
And I mean, good Lord, everything else too that I can't list.
He did Lemon. He was in that movie Lemon.
Okay.
It's a really weird indie, which is fun. But no, he's great in this.
Yeah.
I like that he finally got to use his whatever martial art form he.
Yeah. He like kept talking about it.
Yeah, I'm glad he got that moment in the sun.
Mm-hmm. And it was. I always think that's like obviously we talk about it for the Meg episode, where it's just like unexpected, like people being unexpectedly adept at things.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, like just whipping out martial arts at a certain time.
Yeah.
Just like, oh, you're actually an asset. Awesome.
It's the opposite of us. People look at us and they're like, you look like you would be useful at something. And in that moment, we prove we are not.
Unexpectedly inadequate.
Yeah, very inadequate.
Very good. Who else is there? What else we got? I mean, there's too much to pull from. We can't mention everything. How would you rank the villains from the Demogorgon, Mind Flayer? So in the third season, that's just the Mind Flayer in a rotting corpse form, right?
Yeah, I think so.
It's just the mind, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, I like the Mind Flayer, but I'm interested to see where the Mind Flayer exists with Vecna. Like,
well, didn't they destroy the Mind Flayer?
Yeah, but
because Vecna served the Mind Flayer. He was doing the Mind Flayer's bidding.
Right, which I gotta rewatch it, but I'm. This is where I get a little like, does Vecna was powerful and then gained more power by going into the Upside Down, or Vecna created the portal to the Upside Down?
Yeah. Her 11 created the portal, blasting him through.
Right.
Yeah. So that was it.
Yeah.
So that's how it was created, and then he created more portals.
Well, so the Upside Down always existed. She was just strong enough to punch through to it.
Yeah.
Right.
Or they created it. I forget. I have to watch it anyway. Put a pin in that.
Put a pin in that. You know what?
Look it up later.
You know what? Here's what we'll do. Audience, me and Kyle are gonna go watch this show, and then we're gonna do a podcast about it.
Yeah.
I think
new concept. We'll actually watch the thing. No, I just forget obviously a lot of details. But the whole Vecna thing where he like possesses people and then their bodies crumple up like that. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Like just the concept of it all. So
like
here's a question I have for you.
Yeah, buddy.
Just like, so if Vecna'd you, you got Vecna'd.
Yeah. What
song do you think would pull you out of it? What song do you think would pull you out of Vecna?
Sandstorm.
Sandstorm by DJ
Darude.
Darude?
Yeah, not DJ Doge.
I like that answer.
What about you?
One of the best answers. You know, it's hard to say.
Can I guess?
Yeah.
Is it gonna be Jeremy Renner?
It might be. The main attraction. Oh man, maybe just DJ Big Driss.
Yeah,
DJ Big Driss.
Well, he
rapping in my ear.
He does things to me.
Oh yeah. He would do something else.
Yeah, he'll bring me out of a stupor.
yeah. He'll straighten my leg right out.
Yeah, he'll wash those socks.
Yeah, he will. No, yeah. Like, I mean, right now, what song can I always listen to? I like "Blinded by the Light" by Manfred Mann and his the Earth Band.
What is that song?
Blinded by the light.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what it actually is though is it'd be Eve 6. It'd be Eve 6. What's a good one from them that it would be the I don't know, anything by Eve 6.
Wow.
I can't name a specific one. They're all very good.
That's
Rescue Me maybe, or Rescue, because that would be appropriate.
Sure.
Yeah. It's very, very thrilling. I know I didn't have a good answer. You had a really good answer. Darude.
I mean, just because I've
lived.
lived.
Yeah, I'll just take Darude.
Yeah, let's just both do Darude.
How do you not get inspired by that?
You can't.
Fight back against a demon or root monster.
You know, a second one for me, Dirty Vegas, Days Go By.
There you go.
Days go by and still
Let It Rock.
I think. Oh, Let It Rock.
Let It Rock.
There we go.
By Kevin Rudolph and the other guy.
What Does the Fox Say?
There you go. What Does the Fox Say? By Elvis.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
All these are good. Good options.
We're going to be all right, man. That's what I learned.
Yeah.
We're gonna be
That's
A-okay.
it. That's it.
We're just gonna drop the beat on those, and
Yeah.
we'll get right out. Oh shoot, my lat is twitching.
The lad?
My lat.
Lat. Oh,
But
God.
yeah, stop. I got it.
Pick it up. Pick it up. Put it down. Hang up. Put it on silent. I'm excited for what, obviously, Vecna will be back season 5, I believe, right?
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
the
he's got to
concept.
be.
Like, he's just kind of got blasted away,
Yeah,
but he's still,
he's the big bad now.
he got burned, yeah. He got burned.
What do you think? You think time travel going to happen? You think the kids are going to go
Ooh.
back to when number 1 was a kid?
It's possible. Yeah. I also, like, that's one of the things I like about it, is the pairings that they come up with. Like, these characters will be together in this season. This character, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, first, 3 seasons, it was always Nancy and Jonathan were usually hanging out together, figuring whatever they're figuring it out.
Mm-hmm.
And then it, like, flipped, and then season 4 is obviously changes that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, like, the dynamics of the different groups that they test out. And they're like, okay, this would be a good group for here.
Yeah.
And, like, adding Lucas's sister Erica
Yeah.
in this, and the fact that she's, like, you know, helping them spy and in season 3 with the going to the ducks and stuff. So it's just, like, fun how they, like, come up with, okay, we're gonna bring this, we're gonna do this over here, and in just, like, the different, because that's what somebody said about the first season. It's like each group is a different genre.
Oh,
Like, the
interesting.
kids are a, like, Goonies genre,
Okay.
like a mystery genre. The what the heck else? It's like they're like, there's like a horror genre. There's like an action. There's like a, so it's just like just a little bit of like a rom-com thing going on with Jonathan and Nancy. So it's like kind of like feels like different genres in the stories, and then it's when they come together at the end and they share information and talk to each other, where they figure stuff out.
Yeah.
I wish I remembered and actually, like, had written it down, but it's like, you know,
Kyle, that's not what this podcast is about, man.
no, man. It's can we geek about? Not
Yeah.
can we?
Not can we provide
Not
information.
can we talk coherently about?
Yeah. Certainly not my side.
I love the designs of the clothes. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the carpet. Carpet reminds
I
me of
love
Fifth Element
Yeah,
at the end there.
yeah, with the rocks,
Yeah.
with the sandstone.
Yeah.
Episode forthcoming. Darude. We are Darude boys. Have you ever,
Do you remember,
yes.
getting back to Montauk here,
Yeah.
you remember a couple months ago that little earthquake we felt?
Yeah. Montauk?
Could be.
Did it originate in Montauk?
Well, they felt the epicenter was, I think, Roosevelt Island, under Roosevelt Island.
For real?
Yeah, something like that.
Ooh.
I think CERN, jumping
In
back on, I think
the-
there's a second CERN in where Montauk used to be now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, think about that.
So it's like, do you think there's an upside down portal underneath?
Think? No, sir.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
That's how I feel
But
like the concept of
like-
parallel universes is too neat. I get timelines, but I guess if you consider a timeline being an alternate universe, like a parallel,
I would consider timelines to be alternate universes.
but then it's like, yeah.
Wait, didn't there's a physicist who said timeline or time travel is no longer it's only an issue in terms of engineering. Like he claims that they've figured it all out. The only thing they need to figure out is the engineering to build the thing to make it do what it needs to do.
Wow.
I forget what I want to look that up, but some physicist said that.
So they figured out how to do it.
Yeah.
They just haven't figured out how to do
Yeah.
how to do it. That makes sense. That's probably how most stuff goes. Yeah. Scoops ahoy. Scoops ahoy. Did you, who was I just talking to?
Humans have completed the theoretical knowledge about time travel. Now it's only an engineering problem. physicist
Completed.
Mikio Kaku.
We've stopped planning. I'm sorry.
Probably saying I'm butchering his
I'll,
name.
I'll leave it. We finished theorizing about it. Now we just have to make it. It sounds. I do that. It's called procrastination.
You know, they say that's
And if you can travel back in time, and you can do that.
Yeah. Oh, it gets purple now, huh? That's
It's
kind
like
of cool.
Pinkish.
Oh, well, it's purple
It's like
from where I'm
fuchsia.
sitting.
Yeah, probably.
What was I talking about? Oh yeah, if you had to be chimeraed, what would you want to be chimeraed with?
What, like other animal?
Yeah.
Or like, is it animal parts?
Whatever.
I would say I'd probably want the head of a bear
Mm.
or the arms of a bear
Mm.
or the wings
Of a bear.
of a bear. The buffalo wings. No.
Delicious.
No, it's like, maybe a lion's head.
Mm.
Is that like the concept? Is like
It
part
could
of your
be, yeah,
body?
yeah.
or
I mean,
like,
what?
I don't know what else. Like, it's just like if I want to be an upright creature, clearly there's not many I'm not going to get like the legs of a lion.
See, I'd get the
'Cause
legs.
Then it's like weird balance.
I'd get the legs of a kangaroo.
That's a great one. That's a great because you can jump farther. You can kick. You can kick.
Got
some people.
strong.
That's a really good one.
Yeah.
Legs of a kangaroo.
But I think they're talking more about like just full like melding DNA. So you tend to have human
be like half and half?
more human characteristics.
Okay.
Like it wouldn't be like Frankenstein kangaroo legs on me. I'd have the genetics,
Okay.
just
Okay.
maybe a little more hairy or
Then,
a little more
then,
strength.
Then
but not
I'd go eagle.
for the
I'd go-
hair gene or
For like to be able to fly,
oh okay.
or at least the possibility of it.
What kind of
It's
eagle?
Eagle. Bald eagle. I just wear a wig.
I was just wearing a wig.
You were. That happened a couple episodes ago. 5 episodes ago.
Time is all relative. It
Folds over. If time folds over on itself
Like a
steak-um. Pow. So, how many strange things out of 5
Nice numerology.
numerology?
Call it in, boys and gals.
How many strange things out of 5 do you give stranger things?
I give it 4.5. Well, 4. I think that I had some issues with the later seasons in terms of, and I don't blame anything. I think it's just the story got bigger than they thought it would. But like, I didn't like the Vecna thing I saw coming, and then it kind of like, I mean, we're gonna see what happens in season 5. Maybe it takes care of all the, not issues I have, but the harumphs I think about.
Mm-hmm. I just think it's something that started strong and came back to being strong. Like I definitely think the 3rd season is the weakest one, and it might just be that for me, that was the first that the garbage monster creature, the innards innards monster. Maybe it's just like I don't like that creature.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That I didn't feel the same like enviable okay, a Demogorgon, that's a cool monster.
Mm-hmm.
A mind flayer, shadow monster, that's cool. Vecna, that's pretty cool. But like a garbage innards monster,
I see that every day.
It's just kind of like a gross thing. I feel like they also made it more like horrific, which made it more almost like overdid it. I like the fear, it's more like I don't know. So, but I do think that 4 redeemed 3 and brought it way back up, just because of that they did nail certain stories and stuff, for sure, and introduced characters that became bigger than any. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay, so the one thing I forgot to mention before we wrap it, because first off, I'm giving it 5. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5.
Wow.
Perfect score. as a whole, being a story concept and, as far as casting episodes, even with a weak season, which you could say that about anything. I love The Office, and I know the last 2 seasons, a lot of people fall off and don't love it. But, like, as a whole, I think it's, like, if The Office is my favorite comedy, Stranger Things is probably my favorite, like...
Comedy.
No, like, horror.
Gotcha.
Not comedy, I guess. But sci-fi series. Let's say sci-fi series.
That's what we geek about on here.
We do. We say fantasy, too, but we haven't done any fantasy.
Is this not
fantasy? I think
fantasy?
No, this is definitely sci-fi.
What's the difference?
Well, fantasy is like dragons. We haven't done any dragons.
They've fought a freaking mind slayer that looked like a dragon.
There's fantasy elements to this. I will give you that. You're right. But what film inspired their idea for Stranger Things?
Super 8.
It's 2013.
Space Island.
Prisoners. Do you remember that movie?
I love Prisoners.
Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
Jake Gyllenhaal. My favorite.
Your boy. Paul Dano.
Terrence Howard.
2 + 2 = 5.
And basically their concept was like the innocence of the character of, I forget which character, but basically they saw that movie and they were like, okay, well, what if there was sci-fi elements at work here? Like, this kid is missing and they're blaming people and they're trying to figure out like this, like, and so that was like the basis for it. It was like they took that as let's make a sci-fi version of this. And they had this whole Magic Gathering, all this kind of like lore that they obviously fell back on and they've always loved. So thank you to the 2013 film Prisoners.
It's a great film.
For giving us
Stranger
Things.
Villeneuve, the guy who did the new Dunes.
Oh, yeah?
Denis
Villeneuve?
Yeah.
Villeneuve. He was upset that no movie had outdone Dune 2. He was like, I wish there was bigger movies out that would outdo my... And then Inside Out 2 came out and
did he feel the same way?
Apparently. You got Deadpool Wolverine's above it too. And I think Kung Fu Panda 4 is also beat
There's
it.
4 Kung Fu Pandas?
Now there is, yeah. All sequels.
Dang.
Yeah. We're living in a sequel world. I'm just a sequel girl living in a sequel world. And I don't think I have any Stranger Things to talk about. Do you?
Oh, were you asking me?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean I do, co-host. But not here. Well, sometimes,
As a co-host.
I didn't realize that. I didn't realize
you're part of this, man.
I thought I was like a permanent guest or something.
Yeah, we're getting there. Well, thank you for joining us. This was Stranger Things. I'm Kyle. That was JJ.
Yeah, I'm here.
Sorry for the clicking. Yeah, rock and roll. Geek out, baby.
Douche.